I guess we'll move on to rating the movie, and we'll do a deployment movie afterwards. But we'll start off with rating. Sabrina, tell us your feelings. Give us your rating.
I think it was a pretty enjoyable movie. I still liked it. Um, like the first time I ever watched this was because you made me watch it. Um,
I feel like you say that a lot.
yeah, but this was like when, like before we were dating, and I remember being over at your house, and you were like one of the last Blade movies was on, and you were watching, and I was like, "Oh, this is crazy! I've never seen this." And you were like, "Stop the movie!" And you were like, "We have to watch all of them." So it was one of those moments. So I remember that a little bit. So I'm glad it's still fun. It's not super scary as far as horror goes, but there's decent action, there's decent story, there's a lot of good history and like context and stuff for them to have made this movie. Um I yeah, I don't know. It's just a solid, fun vampire action movie, and I'm gonna give it like hmm, I'm gonna give it a seven. Solid seven, 7.5. I'm gonna give it a whole 7.5, I think. Because I really did enjoy it.
Chris, give us your final thoughts and rating.
All right, Herschel's final thoughts.
Okay, yeah.
We'll say his vampire hunter name's Jericho.
I like it.
Jericho Kevorkian. It's a good one overall. I do like Blade. It's entertaining, and Snipes is good in it. Anybody driving a 68 Charger can't be all bad. Even if it's not an RT, I'd give it a 6.5.
6.5. That's disrespectful. What about you, Chris?
Oh, I like it, and I'll give it a 7.5. It's 2 hours long, and I didn't know it was 2 hours. I didn't
Oh,
feel
yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like 2 hours at all.
I'm a Wesley Snipes fan as well. Usually his movies, like when he's in things, I think he does little things that makes them good. So
Cool.
I like the movie.
Andy?
Uh, yeah, I mean, final thoughts here. Yeah, it's a great movie. It was good to revisit. The only other thought I had, watching this, going back to it, it's like as like popular and as big as like this movie and the trilogy got, he made all that money and he didn't fucking pay taxes for like 12 years. The fuck?
Hey, I'm with him though on taxes, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree, but also it's like it wasn't like he was hurting,
Yeah.
But anyways, rating for the movie. I mean, there's not much bad you can really say about it, other than Steven Dorff. So I mean, probably a 9.
Oh.
I like it. Joe.
Uh, yeah, this movie's great, man. I mean, it's fun. It's everything you want it to be. And I'm telling you, Sabrina, watch it more than once, and then really watch it like the second, third, fourth, and fifth time. This seems like an onion.
I've really watched it. I swear, I watched it a whole second time.
Oh no, but earlier you had said like if I watch this again, I'd feel like, and I'm like, yeah, you'll. Oh, there's so many things in this movie. It's good. It's a great.
It's
movie.
definitely rewatchable. Definitely.
I am personally giving this movie 9
Wow.
because it's not the best movie in the world,
No.
but it's a whole lot of fun, and it's exactly what, like, I don't know. I mean, it is 1998.
It is exactly what it's supposed to be, yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking that that one Dixie cup you're missing might be Blade riding a dragon. Maybe could have.
If he jumped on a horse halfway through this movie, it'd been over with.
There's not a single helicopter. There's not a dragon. There's not a horse. It's missing.
But it is a you know, actually I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because it can't be a 10.
Oh,
I feel weird about that, but I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because this movie, I like watching this movie whenever I can. It's like I said, it's fun. This was one of this movie came out before like regular people could buy DVD players.
Yeah.
yeah,
A
they
lot
had
of
a
us watched it on
cassette tape
VHS.
in the.
My first job, I was a dishwasher, and I bought a VCR player, and this movie was one of the first ones I ever bought on DVD, and I would just keep it in my VCR, hit play, and then I'd go to sleep and watch this movie every fucking night when I was in for like a year. It seemed like.
Okay.
I mean, it was always in my VCR getting played. And I, just set the old timer on the TV, fall asleep, wake up the next, next night. I watched the movie again. I watched it a bunch. It's a 9.5.
So
This is the highest rated movie that we've seen so far.
Okay.
I absolutely love. You done, Joe?
Belade.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I absolutely love this movie. I think Wesley Snipes and Stephen Dorff actually murdered the roles. I mean, to the point where they were only in 2 scenes together, but you would think that they were battling the whole entire movie. That's how captivating they were.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah, it's definitely my highest rated movie so far. I'm also giving it a 9.5, only because it's not in my Rolodex of movies that I constantly watch, like Tombstone, RoboCop, stuff like that. But it definitely should be in my rotation. But since it's not currently right now, it's a 9.5.